everyone, Graham from Loudwire here, and it's Wikipedia Fact or Fiction time with Nergal of Behemoth. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time greatly.
Cheers.
So, got some stuff on Wikipedia. You can tell me if it's right or wrong and elaborate if you so choose.
Go ahead.
It said in the late 1990s, you were the vocalist and guitarist of the Danzig-influenced band Wolverine, which showcased your ability of clean singing.
True.
True, yeah. Were you trying to sound like Danzig at all?
Yeah, it was like a Danzig worship
You're doing the woes.
project. No, like back then I was like really, I mean, like, I'm opening up my voice and my chords. Like these days, you know, I'm learning how to sing. Back then I was like really forcing my voice, but I really attempt to do that like more bluesy kind of, hard rock driven project. You know, there's like even if you Google or YouTube, you know, there's some songs out there. So
you can hear that for yourself. All right, fact. It said you were in a band called the Temple of Full Moon, but you...
Wrong.
Oh, okay. Fiction.
It's not a band. It was like some kind of organization that I just came up with that name, and I really wanted to connect people that are, you know, that share the same interests. And like in the early 90s, you know, when we were all pen pals and there was no internet, we just, you know, tried to find our people and just share knowledge and talk about it and so on and so on. So yeah, that's but it never really transformed into anything serious. I mean, on my end, you know, there's some guys that picked up the idea and went a bit. They went right-winged.
Yeah, they said
it went out of control. It was a bit
political.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm like, I'm very apolitical person, so.
Yeah, was that kind of National Socialist black metal type of stuff?
And then like I'm not buying that at all. And
no.
It's just.
All right, so there's some fiction for you. It said you've stated that the artwork for Bewitching the Pomerania is by far the worst artwork of all time for Behemoth.
It is. I mean, it's a picture that I took myself in my room.
Oh, you took it yourself even?
Yeah, I mean, like normally the picture is just bad, you know, but the thing around it, you know, I just. For some reason, like, it was like early 90s, you know, and there was not many people that I knew that could. I just wanted like this photo to be I want a circle of flames around it, and I got something that was just fucking scary, and it's just so even if it looks like it's like a comic book now, but back then I was terrified.
Yeah?
It's bad. It's really bad taste.
Well, it said by the time Satanica came out, Inferno and Les were out of the band. You began looking for new members, but you couldn't find a new drummer, which led to Inferno's return.
Yeah, I mean, we had this moment that wasn't very fortunate for the band. And shortly I mean, these days, you know, like there's like plenty of very skilled musicians, you know. Back then, like mid 90s, you know, I mean, it was almost impossible, you know, to find someone who can match Inferno.
He's a monster behind that.
He's a monster, and the coolest thing about him is like that. I mean, like there's plenty of like straight up here, you know. There's better drummers around here, you know. But I'm looking for to me, like being part of the band is not about being how good you are, you know. You have to be like, you have to have skills, you know. But it's got to be a human being. There's got to be charisma and character behind the you know, the instrument. You know what I mean? So yeah. I mean, in the meantime, you know, we've tried other drummers as well, you know, like some really talented people, you know. But you really. I mean, I'm all about human beings, you know.
Yes.
I'm a fan of human being rather than human of the best drummer or the best guitarist. You know what I mean? It's all it's got to be contribution of individuals that you know fit each other perfectly. And shortly I realized, you know, that I need that man in the band, you know, and I need to do all I can to make it work, and I did. I'm happy, and we've been like almost 20 years long marriage by now, so cheers to that.
It said in July 2007, Behemoth was included on a list of bands that allegedly promote Satanism, well, not allegedly promote Satanism, but allegedly promote Satanism and murder by the All-Polish Committee for Defense Against Sects. The list was distributed to many Polish officials, but the list never went into effect.
Well, I don't know, man. It's a lot of fucking. It's bollocks, basically.
Yeah,
I mean,
Sure.
there's a thing called like the committee and stuff. You know, that's actually the reason why I was brought to the court. But
Yeah.
it's probably true. But you know, who cares?
Yeah. Well, could that list have had any real effect on Behemoth in like a legal way?
No, but you know, but it definitely was like an extra boost to to get on stage with a bit more angry and infuriated.
Yes, brought a little more fire to the stage. We're all thankful for that. It said when you were first diagnosed with leukemia in 2010, it was thought that it was so advanced that chemotherapy could not help.
No, it did help. You know, it actually killed the cancer cells in like 70%.
Yeah.
But then it stopped working, you know, so we had to double the doses and stuff, you know. But it went fast, you know. I stayed in the hospital for 6 months, which was short, you know, according to
It's a quick recovery.
Yeah.